My name is Steve Taylor. I'm the manager at Kingdom Towers in Lubbock, Texas. It is a facility that is set up to help men succeed, to take all the normal barriers away from them.
Our mission at Kingdom Towers is love, serve, restore. If you're in prison, if you're incarcerated, and you're looking for a place to parole out to, an address to parole out to, Kingdom Towers might just be for you.
Freedom in Jesus Ministries is really excited to be associated as a strategic ministry partner with Kingdom Towers in Lubbock, Texas. You know, one of the pitfalls in getting out of prison is thinking you can go back to the old people, places, and things, and maybe this time it would be different, but that hardly ever works out that way. So we think it's good to start over in a new place with new people and new things, and especially putting God first.
After doing 24 years in the state of Texas, I was released, and I was back here in the city of Lubbock for 3 years and 12 days before the feds picked me up, and I was sent to the federal BOP for 13 years.
I've been incarcerated twice. The first time I did 4 years in a month on a 5-year sentence, and this time I did 12 years, 9 months, and 3 days on a 21-year sentence, which I have still 8 years parole left.
My father was a minister. I was raised right, rebellious, didn't want to be no preacher's son. You know what I'm saying? So when you flirt with sin, this is what sin do. It take you further than where you want to go.
I've been in and out of prison several times, and I'm drawn naturally to a certain kind of people that have a certain kind of history. And usually those people with that shared history are all failing. So to come to a different environment where most everybody still has that same shared history, but so many are doing so well, is a drastic change, a big difference.
I was having a hard time to begin with when I got out of prison, identifying with the people out here in the free world because of all the time that I had spent in prison. And I'm here now, and God is doing a transformation in my life.
What I like about Kingdom Towers is that it's a safe place to be because I'm no longer chasing drugs and money and women and the fast life. I'm chasing Jesus these days.
When I made parole and it came time to start looking for a place to go, an address to parole out to, I wrote letters to everywhere in the state. Twice, actually. I wrote 2 letters to every place on the list provided by Texas Reentry, and Kingdom Towers was the only place to respond.
You just have a lot of like-minded men that care about you, want the best for you, and that you can bounce things off. There was a lot of fears and insecurities and just stress levels of not knowing what it looks like being able to start life over. This is the 4th time coming out of prison for me, and the easiest transition I've ever had in my life.
Man, it's like I haven't even been out a month, and God has opened up so many doors. I have a job. I just got my driver's license. Got a vehicle. It's just like God has got everything on the fast track for me. So I know I'm in the right place, and I'm following the path that God has for me because of the things that's been opened up to me.
Everybody had an open heart. They act like they cared. It was interested in your life. What they could do to help. I mean, they'd bend over backwards to help you. Any way they could. Whatever you needed, if they could possibly do it, they were going to do it. So, man, if you need a place to start over with a clean slate, this is it, man, because nothing's held against you here. When you walk through them doors, you're like born again, because what you do is what you do, not where you've been and what you've done.
The fact that everything here is spiritually based and oriented is helping me to go back and build some foundation in all of this. And it's picking up on the concept of having all aspects of your life be kingdom-minded.
I'm growing here, learning how to love, how to be a man of God. God started molding and shaping me into the man that He wanted me to be, you know. So Kingdom Tower been a blessing to me, Steve. It really have.
Our whole mission is to love and serve and help restore men's lives so they can walk back out and be productive members in a community that once shunned them because of their actions. That's the vision that we have.